I am about to take a train ride from Nuwara Eliya to Ella, and this is not just any train ride. This is supposed to be the most beautiful train ride in the world, the most scenic train ride in the world. At least that's what you can read about it online. So the expectations are really high. Let's get a ticket. Oh, you can go first. No, you were here first, no problem. I don't want to skip the lines here. Hello, I would like to go to Ella.
Now?
Yes, the next train is in 30 minutes.
Yes, how many tickets?
Just one.
Okay. Next train today, 50 minutes delay, right?
50 minutes delay?
Yes, that means coming near 3:20. If you like reservation seat,
yeah,
then available third class reservation, just one ticket available with seat.
What do I need to fill out? Do I need to fill out? And I want to know everything, passport number, phone number, purpose of traveling. I need to fill out everything. Alright, I got the ticket now. 300 rupee for, if I understood it correctly, a reserved seat in the third class. And they told me the train has delay today of, what did you say, I think 15 minutes. That means a solid 1.5 hour waiting time here now at this little lovely train station. And I see lots of tourists here. Yeah, there's a tourist attraction to take this train. And you guys know I'm not a big fan of joining tourist tours or tourist attractions, but I think this train ride is a must here. 2 hours later, and I think the train is about to arrive. And as you can see, it's pretty full here now. Where do I have to go? The last one? Okay. Stuti. Yeah, that was my guess, that the third class will be at the end. So yeah, as you can see behind me, it's pretty busy here now. Lots of tourists as well. And yeah, what did I do now for 2 hours? Nothing, just waiting here. So how do I know now in which card I have to go? Is that the last one, right? So maybe it's the very last one. Hello. Yep. Hello. Alright, I have no idea how I find the right seat now.
Which side is better?
Both sides we have view, yeah? Both sides.
Both sides.
Both sides have view?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. How do I find my seat number?
You see number is 7.
Number 7?
Number.
Ah, okay. So number 7 is not in here, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
You can sit anywhere, I think no one is there.
Yeah? Maybe I will just sit here now. As long as there's nobody claiming the seat, I think it will be okay. And we are moving. I changed to this side, so I'm having my view to the direction we are going. And I guess it's going to be another slow ride. I did the train ride before from Colombo to Kandy. Maybe you saw the video and it was a really slow ride. So I guess it will be the same now. And I think the time should be around 3 hours to Ella. So now it's already 4 o'clock. So I guess when we will arrive, it will be already dark after sunset. But that's okay. I'm not in a rush here. Not at all. Let's enjoy the ride. I think he's selling something and checking the tickets.
Yes, okay.
So it's interesting. And after sitting 2 hours at the train station, I got a little bit hungry. What is this? Looks like he doesn't want to sell something. That was weird. I was asking what is this, and then he ran away. Just one. What? Yes. 100. 100? Oh, thank you. Alright, let's see what it is. Something sweet or something savory. Looks like a little pastry snack. Savory snack, not really sure what's inside. Definitely not sweet, but actually pretty good. But I also think 100 is the tourist price. 100 for one piece. I also have to say that this seat is actually more comfortable than the first class seat I had on the train from Colombo to Kandy. I mean, here I have my own table. In the first class I didn't have my own table. And I have a window that I can open here, so a lot of air comes inside. I also didn't have that in the first class. I actually enjoyed this seat here much more. starts to look like the beginning of a horror movie now. Look how foggy it gets here. Wow, you can't even see the cards of the train over there anymore. Oh, and it also gets colder. I can really feel it, the temperature drop. I'm not really sure if Ella is higher than Nuwara Eliya. Not sure if it's the same elevation or lower or higher. Ooh. I'm not sure what the views here are normally. I think the views here normally are pretty incredible, but at the moment I can't really judge because it just looks like this. But somehow it's still cool, right? It creates a interesting atmosphere here, let's say it like that. I really like the different sceneries you can see on the right here. You have beautiful mountain views on some parts, then you ride through small villages where you can see houses along the tracks, and then riding through a forest like this here at the moment. And then all the foggy parts at the moment. Really, really cool. Do you remember the lady of my homestay in Nuwara Eliya? She actually prepared some cookies for me. She said special Sri Lankan cookies, homemade cookies. Let's give it a try. Unfortunately, they all crunched down to small pieces because they were in my bag. Normally, it looked like a big deal, actually. Oh, I like the crunchiness of it. Can't really describe the taste. Like a typical pastry type of cookie, you know. But definitely a great snack. And as you can see, it's still super foggy around here. And the cookies taste amazing, actually. I like the crunchiness of it. Yeah, I have a whole bag of it. It's gonna be a good snack for the way. I think it's we are like 1 hour into the journey. So it should be another 2 hours. Wow, I mean, look at the views here. You can see a huge valley down there. I mean, it's not that good visible at the moment because of all the fog, but it doesn't have to be perfect all the time, right? Even like this, in this condition, it's still beautiful. Alright, we made it to a small town called Haputale. I can see it's 14 meter above mean sea level. That means we are going lower. That surprises me actually, because it gets colder and the views here look like we are getting higher. But in Nuwara Eliya is about 2,000 meters above mean sea level. A random stop in the middle of nowhere. But I really have to say the past 20 minutes around the Haputale area were really the most beautiful, that was the most beautiful part of the ride so far. Makes me really keen to actually go here. Maybe I will get a bike again in the next days and drive here to Haputale around the area because it looks so incredibly beautiful here. Okay, and what is going on now? Why we are having a stop here? But yeah, it's getting also dark now because we have 6 o'clock now. And I think it should be around one hour till Ella. Alright, we have arrived. 2.5 hours now. And now I'm actually really...
You're back, you're back.
I'm back? Oh, so thank you. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that guy just saved a lot of trouble.
Oh.
I almost forgot the bag. Oh.
Now you have to give him.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh. Oh, that was a lifesaver now. Alright, where was I? I'm actually really looking forward to my hotel now because I booked a hotel with a great view over the mountains. You can see a little party. Yeah, at least the pictures of my hotel looked great from the views. So let's see if we can get a tuk-tuk to get there. And yeah, how was the ride now? Absolutely beautiful. Even though it was pretty foggy today, I guess in normal weather conditions the views will be even more breathtaking, but it doesn't have to be perfect all the time, right? And still my eyes were glued to the window the whole time. There wasn't a single boring moment, so absolutely worth the ride. Ticket here? Why is it that in Sri Lanka you have to hand back the ticket when you arrive? I had that the last time as well. I'm wondering why you have to do that. Yes, I need a tuk-tuk. Sky Green Resort.
Sky Green, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How much?
300.
Okay. Check in here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. You have reservation?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm Ken.
Can. Please give me a booking ID, sir.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I booked like 5-6 hours ago.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have a restaurant here,
Yes.
so I can order food?
Yes, sure, sir.
That is good because I'm very hungry.
Okay, now it's ordered. Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. I can get food here right away because I'm very hungry. Oh, I got a welcoming juice here. Ah, that's actually pretty good. I'm just coming from Nuwara Eliya.
No,
I took the train to come here.
okay.
It was very beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, we have a full moon today. Not sure if you can see it on the camera. It looks pretty nice. It's maybe too dark now, so maybe see you tomorrow morning. And good morning, it is the next day now, and now we have proper light to show you my hotel room, which I will do. And after that I would like to have a talk with you about the next weeks here on the channel. I would like to include your ideas, your thoughts, your opinions on the journey here as well. But yeah, first of all, this is my hotel room. It's a big spacious room, but the highlight is of course here the balcony with this amazing, incredible view over the valley here. Absolutely amazing. And I'm paying 6,000 rupees here per night, including the breakfast, which I just had. It was a basic breakfast with bread and eggs, some fruits, coffee or tea, but totally alright. And by the way, check out my forehead. I'm totally sunburned here and I have no idea where this is coming from, because the past days it wasn't sunny, it was rainy, it was foggy. You saw it in the previous video. So no idea where this is coming from, but my skin is peeling off here. But anyway, I'm having a tea here now. What brand is this? Bogavatalava? Never heard about this brand before. So let's have a tea together. Maybe you're also having a tea right now, or coffee, or whatever drink you prefer. What can be better than having a tea here in the morning with this amazing view? And yeah, I would like to talk about the journey here on the channel in the next weeks, because I would also like to include you guys, your ideas, your thoughts about it, travel to the places that you would like to see. And yeah, I can tell you what is my idea, and I would like to hear your ideas as well. So you guys know I have 2 months left in Sri Lanka, which may sound like a lot, but actually it isn't that much for me, because half of the time I spend sitting in hotel rooms, editing videos, working behind the scenes. You know, I'm currently putting out a video every second day, which is a lot of editing work. So it's more like I have like a month worth of really traveling time. My rhythm at the moment is one day traveling, having adventures, filming, and then the next day sitting in the hotel room editing the video and doing behind the scenes work, and then the next day going out filming again. So this is my rhythm at the moment. And yeah, currently I am in Ella, which I think is an interesting area, so I think I will stay here for another week or maybe 2, explore around the area, maybe get another motorbike. And then from here on, I'm not really sure what to do. So I'm really hoping for your ideas, your suggestions. There are basically 4 more areas in Sri Lanka that we could visit, but I think we have to bring it down to 2 because of the limited time. So there's the southern coast area along the southern coast, which is famous for its beaches, and there's a national park, the Yala National Park, which I think is interesting. Then we have the northern end of the island, which I think is not that explored by tourists. And I even heard that until a few years ago, tourists weren't even allowed to go up to the north. So I'm actually super keen to visit this area. And then we have more of central Sri Lanka, Sigiriya, so maybe going back to Kandy and then visiting Sigiriya, more about the center part of the island. And we have the east coast. So these are the 4 parts, north, central, east and south, that we still can visit. And yeah, what area would be the most interesting for you to see? What do you think is the most interesting for me to see? In case you're not really familiar with my content strategy here on the channel, I'm not really keen to visit as many famous tourist attractions as possible, rush through tourist areas where I stand along an attraction with hundreds of other tourists. I'm here to explore the real Sri Lanka, get to know the people, get to know the culture, the food. Like, you saw me staying in local homestays, you saw me riding through rural villages. That's what I like to do, so I don't really need all the famous tourist attractions with hundreds of other tourists. So but of course there are some things, for example the train ride that you saw earlier in this video, that are, I think, a must. Even though it's a tourist attraction, it's still a must. By the way, huge thanks to all of you. The channel is growing so fast at the moment, which really makes me happy, and yeah, I'm always really happy to read all your nice comments. There's so much love and positive energy in the comment section. I'm really thankful for that, and I'm really excited for the next weeks here on the channel together with you guys. And yeah, if you haven't seen the previous video where I visited the highest mountain village in Sri Lanka, then check out the video right here. Thanks for joining today. Stay healthy, stay positive, and then see you on the next episode. Ciao guys.